is playing the role of a suspect vessel. She has been identified as such, and this has triggered a response from law enforcement units. Before she could be engaged, however, the command organisation believed that the initial threat comes from mines. Now, whilst floating mines are on the agenda, we will be concentrating on influence mines, undertaking their detection and clearance with minimum threats to operators. The first part of Operation MARICAP, therefore, will look at identifying and neutralising as I was saying, we'll be looking at identifying and neutralising the threat of mines at sea. Atlas Electronic UK has created a highly capable autonomous mission system named RSIMS. So one of these has been deployed to survey the area to counter that threat, and you can see her now, having entered at high speed. Centred upon an 11-metre unmanned surface vehicle, or USV, RSIMS includes a range of reconfigurable mission modules for advanced mine sweeping, mine hunting and mine disposal. This proven in-service system greatly reduces risk to personnel by removing the man from the minefield. Today, however, the RSIMS will be crewed. Let me point out here that we'll be showing on the screen video footage displaying different operational tasks. RSIMS can be fitted with towed sonars for mine hunting operations, including the AQ-S24 high-speed synthetic aperture sonar supplied by Northrop Grumman Corporation. This latest technology offers high tempo and high performance mine hunting operations. UUVs can be used to map the seabed with imaging sonar, passing the data back to the command center. These vehicles allow the location and identification of the target mine or mines. Once positions are determined, mine disposal can begin using ROVs such as SeaOwl. These ROVs can be directed to the mine using cameras and sonars to initiate mine detonation with a small explosive charge. There are daily demonstrations of SeaOwl taking place by HMS Helen. If you look at the screen now, ladies and gentlemen, you will see the mine detonations taking place. RSIMS mine sweeping mission modules include a toolbox of multi-influence sweep equipment to counter the most sophisticated mine threats. Multiple RSIMS USVs can be used simultaneously for increased area coverage. The first two RSIMS USVs have been in service with a Middle East customer since early 2014. A mine hunting version of RSIMS, named Royal Navy Motorboat Hazard, was also supplied to the Royal Navy in the same year. Atlas Electronic UK has recently won a major contract to supply the Royal Navy with RSIMS minesweeping systems that can be deployed from the Hunt-class MCMV, or Mine Countermeasure Vessel. Please take the opportunity to visit Atlas in the main hall on stand S2-190. In situations like this, we could also use a UAV, such as the Sky Ranger. So as the RSIMS exits the demo area, please take a look at the small unmanned aerial vehicle, or UAV, hovering over the area now. Back for its third consecutive appearance at the DSEI waterborne demonstration, in conjunction with UK-based Marlborough Communications, this is the Aerion Sky Ranger from Datron World Communications. The Sky Ranger is a quad-motor, man-portable, vertical takeoff and landing solution. The Aerion SUAS platform provides critical aerial intelligence, surveillance and reconnaissance for a wide range of mission environments. From a backpack, it can be assembled and deployed in seconds by a single operator. It will change the way dismounted soldiers can improve survivability by obtaining contemporaneous situational awareness. Its folding design protects the payload and supports a powered standby mode for rapid deployment. Designed to military and government specifications, in an instant the Sky Ranger can deliver a variety of essential intelligence in all lighting conditions. The mission control software employs a GPS-based point-and-touch user interface that requires minimal operator training. The onboard programming includes many fail-safe controls, including a return-to-home sequence to ensure mission integrity in the event of low battery or a loss of communications. Autonomous onboard flight management systems and intelligent fault handling keep the operator focused on the mission instead of on-flight control. System operators can switch quickly between streaming EO and IR video, and on the fly select between white-hot and black-hot IR modes. Both EO and IR feeds can be streamed securely and simultaneously to multiple devices on the network. Also available is a 3-axis stabilized payload for high-resolution color still images and HD video, which is ideal for precision imaging applications. Specifications include a fully equipped flight time of up to 50 minutes and a proven ability to withstand winds of over 65 kilometers per hour, with gusts exceeding 90 kilometers per hour. This newest area and payload offering enables Skyranger operators to read a license plate or recognize a face from a distance of over 300 meters. Datron are on stand N4320 if you'd like to learn more about their equipment. A little more now about the services available on the Partisan. She's a multitask vessel where several training missions can be undertaken at the same time with various naval units such as surface ships, submarines, naval aviation, or commando operations. Such concurrent and integrated training often achieves considerable financial savings. These services are delivered by drawing from an expert pool of staff who provide extensive experience and familiarity with NATO procedures in accordance with all NATO standard operation orders and other documentation. As we continue in a reconnaissance posture, we need to send a verbal warning to the suspect vessel. The AHD is designed to have a range of over 2 kilometers for clear speech and 2.5 kilometers for alarm tones. Obviously, the AHD would be on a vessel pointing towards a suspect, so today we are taking a bit of poetic license by reversing that setup. By placing the AHD aboard the Partisan and pointing towards us, we'll get a sense of its power and hopefully not disturb the neighbours too much. For this we could use live speech, recorded speech or MP3s, but today we'll be using recordings. The first message will be broadcast in 2 languages.
Merchant vessel. This is a Coalition Task Force warship. You are approaching a restricted area. You are required to leave the area immediately. Leave or you will be boarded.
Vous approchez en terrain de la Task Force de la Coalition. Vous devez maintenant tourner et repartir. Vous avez 1 minute pour partir.
No response from the suspect vessel, so we'll send for support. Before it arrives, however, let me draw your attention once more to the Versadoc pontoon on the water in front of you. Here you will see the launch of an Offshore Raiding Craft, or ORC, in the fire control version. This demonstrates the Versadoc VPS military-grade air-assisted drive-on docking system as supplied to UK MOD. This has been designed specifically as a robust drive-on platform for the armed forces and will accommodate large ribs and high-speed motor launches. Versadoc can provide configurations and systems to a maximum weight of 26 tons. The VPS drive-on dock opened its air tanks, allowing the tanks under the back of the dock to expel the air. In turn, this allowed the dock to sink, providing the boat with buoyancy. As the air was expelled, helped in part by the weight of the boat, the ORC slid easily from the drive-on dock. I'll talk about Versadoc again in a few minutes, but first, we'll call in the Royal Marines, who will approach in a Pacific 24 rib from BAE Systems. Before we commence the action, a second broadcast is made to the suspect vessel, again in 2 languages.
Merchant vessel. You have now entered the Coalition Task Force restricted area. Stop for heave to and stand by to accept the boarding party.
Contournez tout de suite où vous allez être bombardé. Contournez maintenant.
The AHD acoustics have been designed for speech intelligibility and have won over international competition in Germany, UK MOD, NATO and Japan on clarity of speech, innovation and price. If you'd like more information on their systems, Drum Grange are on stand S5252. Well, there's still no response from the suspect vessel, and they have been warned, so here come the Marines. As mentioned earlier, they're arriving in the Pacific 24 from BAE Systems. Designed from concept to meet Navy and Special Forces requirements, it features rapid acceleration and is reconfigurable for multi-role use. BAE Systems is currently funding research to provide a USV as a bolt-on to the PAC-24, known as the P-24 USV. Today, we're very grateful to HMS Iron Duke for letting us use her PAC-24 for this operation. However, BAE Systems have a large pavilion in the main halls, and we'll be delighted to welcome you on their stand, which you can find at S3110. So let's watch now as the Marines prepare to board the suspect vessel. A closer-up view of the assault is available on the screen to your left. There you'll see the unit approaching the bridge, preparing to take it over and secure the vessel. As the action ends, the ORC SCV returns to Versodoc's air-assisted dock. As she sits over the docking area, the tanks under the back of the dock will refill with air, allowing the dock to rise, lifting the boat clear out of the water. Here she comes now, slipping easily onto the dock and out of the water. With the suspect vessel secured, the PAC-24 has broken off the action and returned to her holding position. The vessel itself has been impounded and will be taken by the coalition crew to a nearby secure location. And with that, we'll move into the display phase of Operation MARICAP.